Shooting guard. At 6'6" number 12, at the small forward position, at 6'9", number 18, Kuzma. The man in the middle, 7 feet tall, number 11, starting at the other guard, standing 6'2", number 0, Damian Lillard. At forward, 6'11", number 34, the Greek Freak, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Welcome to 2K Sports Live Saturday night coverage of the NBA. Thanks for tuning in. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline. Now a chance to take a look at some numbers for Brook Lopez.
The field goal percentage has spiked in the past 5 games. It's up a lot from what it had been earlier in the season, and with every game that it continues to rise, his confidence does as well. We'll see if he stays in that mode tonight.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. The forward spots with Neesmith and Siakam. Halliburton in the backcourt, Nembhard to his son. And it's Turner in at the center. And for Milwaukee, the post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. Prince out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Kuzma in at the small forward position. And what a matchup we have here in the front court, Greg.
Yeah, each of these teams are anchored by their big men. I think it's going to be physical and highly intensified.
Here's Halliburton. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Very good composure and control that time by Halliburton, not allowing that physical defense to affect his shot at all.
Kuzma outside. Lopez a screen. Releases. Kuzma can't get it to go. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Yeah, Kevin, I was able to talk with Doc Rivers a few minutes ago. Now, in talking about Tyrese Halliburton, I wanted to know about the strategy for him out there. Coach said Halliburton is so quick and such a deft ball handler, I think it just comes down to keeping up with him, matching his pace, not letting him get one step ahead. So, that's the game plan. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Here's Turner. Giannis Antetokounmpo making his last shot. Pass to Neesmith. 6 to shoot. Turner with a screen on Prince. Here's Nembhard. Lopez with the steal. Halliburton against Lillard. Now Prince. The Bucks working the ball around. Here's Giannis. Lays it up and banks it in. Giannis has got his second basket of the night.
You know, this is where Giannis still does most of his damage. He has the size, athleticism, and shot repertoire to hurt you inside.
Turner with a screen on Lillard. These Indiana Pacers play at one of the quickest paces of any team in the NBA.
Yeah, I love the fact that it's quite fitting considering the nickname, Indiana Pacers. And they do set the pace. They love to push that rock, and they do it relentlessly. Catching you before your defense can get set. It's a beautiful way to play. Tell you what, though, you got to be in great shape to make it work.
The first one falls. Well, Greg, it took 40 years, but the Bucks finally won their second NBA title back in 2021.
Yeah, and Kareem leading that 71 squad. Giannis was the man in 2021, averaging 35 and 13 during the finals, closing out the Suns with that 50-piece in Game 6.
Now here's Lopez coming off a solid outing against the Lakers. Pass to Kuzma. 5 to shoot. Siakam pulls it in. And so Siakam will bring it up for the Pacers. Last time they met was in Indiana.
A really close game between these two in that last matchup. It took a total team effort for them to get the win.
It sure did, and they got a lot of scoring from their bench, and I think that really was the crucial difference.
And he comes up with the deuce. Halliburton's got 6 points.
Really smooth-looking jumper there by Halliburton, making the most of that opportunity to score the ball.
Antetokounmpo looking it over. Down it goes for his third basket in as many tries.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Pacers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Nembhard with it, working on Prince. Halliburton with the bucket. 8 points for him.
Halliburton's quickness and agility really makes him hard to deal with, especially when he's in close like that.
Kuzma outside. Lillard against Halliburton. Now, here's Lillard.
Oh, my goodness! Come on now.
Oh! Is Dame trying to get in the dunk contest? Looked like it on that incredible finish.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for Indiana. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Well, you know, the cohesiveness was evident out there. These guys feel like they can win in any arena, and they proved it that game.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
And he jams it with authority.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision excellent.
Tyrese Halliburton has been on display for the Indiana Pacers. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We'll get you back to the action after this break. Close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And let's quickly break down the game, guys, we have seen from Indiana. What do you think?
An impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
On the court for Indiana, Benedict Mathurin is out there with Obi Toppin. And it's C.J. McConnell. Then there's Bradley. And it's Halliburton in at the 2-guard. Now here's Giannis. A 24-point outing in their last game against the Lakers.
And, you know, he was getting fouled time and time again and really delivered at the free throw line. Huge contribution there, guys.
Clark, what in the world is left for Giannis to accomplish at this point?
You know, Kevin, I don't know, quite honestly. I mean, perhaps more championships or MVPs. He's really done it all. Maybe a scoring title, but whatever he does from this point on, it's only going to add to what's been a Hall of Fame career.
And here's Porter after Tyrese Halliburton was able to get the triple. Pass to Trent. The tray. It's rebounded by Indiana. Here's Halliburton. Misses from close range.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
Hammers the alley-oop through.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other.
And I tell you what, guys, that's a big play to make in a close game. Potential momentum builder there.
And the Pacers with possession here after the basket by Milwaukee. Halliburton is double. Here's McConnell. No good from outside. Bucks have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. There's Green with the 3. A three-pointer is right on target. Green's got the lead up to 2 now for the Bucks.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Pacers obviously pushed the fast break. Tyrese Halliburton says the emphasis is getting outlets and running, playing fast. That's a good identity to have. It's a team that people want to play for, and it's a style you don't want to play against. You've got to be ready to play us. Kevin, the idea is for them to wear you down.
They fly, David. Baseline to baseline. They can really go. Just 5 on the clock. Giannis sets a screen for Trent. Here's Antetokounmpo, and Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Giannis just doesn't stop working. Plays with great energy at both ends. Excellent work on the boards there.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Bradley. Pascal Siakam comes in for Toppin. Nesmith, he's checked in for Halliburton. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for T.J. McConnell. Prince against Mathurin. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. And now a chance to see what's coming up for Indiana. On Monday, they'll be matching up against Rudy Gobert and the Minnesota Timberwolves. Then on Wednesday, they'll face off against Anthony Davis and the Dallas Mavericks.
And no secret that this team can be very tough in their own building. And that's good news as they are loaded up with home games over the next stretch. This is a chance to create some separation.
And there is a whistle. That goes on Andrew Nembhard. Personal foul. That's his first foul. .109 left now here in the second. The 3 is good, and he got fouled in the act of shooting. This could turn into a 4-point play.
You know, he attracts a lot of attention, and Lopez making the most of it there to set his teammate up with an open look.
All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
Tons of points off penetration so far, guys. They're driving at will on the defense, just taking whatever they want.
In addition to that, they've thrown their weight around inside tonight, too, thumping and bumping in the paint. A lot of their points have come from inside.
Free throw drops for Green. Pacers trail by 6. Turner with a screen on Kuzma. And a wide open look for Siakam. Good on the 3-point shot. Siakam's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Yeah, you got to get out on that. Siakam demonstrating that ability to hurt you from beyond.
Back to Lillard. It's blocked. And they get it back. And they get it back. The 3 ball. That shot is off.
Just enough coverage to bother that 3-point attempt.
There's 25 seconds left in the first half of basketball. And it's good, 2 points. Now just a 1-point Milwaukee lead.
With a harmonious blend of length and strength, Siakam has become a dependable interior scoring option.
Now here's Lillard. Nembhard covering. Lopez sets a screen for Lillard. And again, the Bucks miss. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Milwaukee on top, leading by just 1. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Doc. A high-scoring affair in the first half. Did you think coming in that it would be this kind of shootout?
Not at all, but we're not playing good enough defense to guard anybody. So, we just got to play better D, keep the ball in front of us.
Doc, thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the 3rd quarter.
Thanks for joining us. We've got the Milwaukee Bucks in a tight ball game at the end of the half.
Without the points they've gotten off the bench, this game wouldn't be as close as it is. Can you count on that in the second half? It's debatable, man.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see who's in the game for them down the stretch. And now, not a bad time to take a look at the schedule ahead.
And for that game against the Thunder, playing the team everyone has to go through in the West. But if you win that one, you can say, we beat the best. Don't sleep on us. These are the kind of games that define your season.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Tyrese Halliburton has been sensational.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Mark, you had a chance to defend a lot of great scores in your time in the NBA.
Yeah, and I did. They wore me out too, Bart. I mean, I think the attitude of those guys stands out. Their relentlessness, the skill level obviously was there, but it was the relentless pursuit of the basketball and scoring opportunities. Bernard King, Larry Bird, Alex English, Marcus Johnson was near the tail end of his prime, but he was a problem too. I mean, there were a number of guys in there. Kelly Tripucka. Yeah, don't make my head spin.
The post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. Damian Lillard out there with Taurean Prince. And it's Kuzma in at the three, the small forward. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Here's Nembhard. No good. That would have tied it. Milwaukee leading by 3. Brook Lopez worth every penny as he secured a nice raise last season.
Yeah, you know, he's a combination of a three-point shooting big who's also an elite rim protector. That's a heck of a combination and a valuable one in today's game.
Halliburton, no good. For Milwaukee, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Lillard left side. Giannis is double. Out to the right wing. Shot clock at 5. Here's Kuzma. It's rebounded by Nesmith.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Here's Nembhard. Covered by Lillard. Back to Nembhard. Pass to Halliburton. For the tie. Milwaukee with the rebound.
Clearly out of sync to begin this half. 0 for their first 3 attempts.
Lopez finds Kuzma.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
And he lays it straight in. And the Bucks lead by 5.
And how about that display of athletic ability? Kuzma can contort his body when converting on those difficult shots.
Now, here's Halliburton. He's got 13. Sinks the three-pointer.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He wants to check in with his team and regroup.
Let's go. You're on beat. Keep on dancing. See those moves.
checked in for Kyle Kuzma. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for the Pacers.
Substitution on the court.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Clark, there are some that would say that Giannis Antetokounmpo is the best player in Milwaukee Bucks history. Others might say Lou Alcindor. What do you say?
Hey, pump the brakes on that Giannis. I love the Greek Freak, but I'll tell you, Kareem is my guy. I would tip my hat there, but I certainly understand why others would say, Giannis, I'm going to hang my hat with Kareem.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And did he lay an egg at the stripe in their previous game? Couldn't get anything to drop.
Was completely out of sync on his free throws, and I'm sure that led him to some extra work at the foul line. And guys, it's something that he's going to have to work on more and more because he's still not getting the kind of shooting percentage he would like from the line.
Clark, the last piece of the puzzle for Giannis Antetokounmpo, winning that 2021 NBA title.
And you know, Kevin, think about this. When Giannis got that ring, he also had 2 MVPs, a Defensive Player of the Year award. Man, that's accomplishing a lot at just 26. Well, I tell you what, Taurean Prince is certainly an outstanding two-way player. That time he went into his DIY bag. Do it yourself.
Siakam misses. Bucks leading by 7. 55 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Lopez outside. Traps in the tray. Lopez has got his first 3 points of the game.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
Mathurin's team needing that one. And, boy, he does not disappoint.
Antetokounmpo passes to Green. He gets it in there. Green's got his third basket of the night right there.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Mathurin, good.
And their outside game is simply evaporated here in the second half. Not a lot of great looks from deep.
Halliburton against Lillard. Giannis sets a screen for Lillard. Offline with his 3. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Bucks lead by 7. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. Rick Carlisle had some words for his team. Let's hear what he had to say.
And we got to clean up that inside. Got to clean it up. Guard without fouling. Keep turnovers down. We got to rebound.
Now sounds like Greg is looking for more focus in the paint area.
It's all about effort at this point. Coach Carlisle wants more hustle from this group.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And a look at the 5 for the Pacers to start the fourth quarter. We've got Obi Toppin. Halliburton is out there with T.J. McConnell. Then there's Benedict Mathurin. And it's Bryant in at the 5. Now here's Porter. Following the miss by Tyrese Halliburton. Outside, Porter launches a 3. And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist. Giannis has got 3 assists in the game. And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. And clearly an important junction. He's going to have some choice words with his team.
Come on, fans.
So both teams making some changes here. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin, I heard Rick Carlisle during that last break talking with the team. Now, Coach challenged him. He said, this goes beyond this game. Show me how much heart you have for the season. Fight until the final buzzer. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David. Pacers trail by 10. Nembhard finds Turner. Now Mathurin, guarded by Prince. Turner with a screen for Siakam. Hits the three-point bomb.
An extra element to Siakam's game. He can really handle the ball and even initiate offense.
Lopez outside. Kicks it out to Prince. Pass to Lillard. To the inside. Turner with the steal. One-on-one fast break. Mathurin, good. That's 7 points here for Benedict Mathurin.
The size and quickness of Mathurin is a deadly combination.
Kuzma passes to Giannis. It's Prince on the wing. Defended by Mathurin. Just 5 to shoot. There's Lopez with the 3. Nembhard grabs the board.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Pass to Siakam. Milwaukee with the rebound.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Giannis outside. Fires at the elbow. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
Mathurin. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, that athleticism of Mathurin is what makes him such a tough one to guard.
First free throw is good, and that shrinks the margin to just 4.
Pretty easy to get excited about Benedict Mathurin's potential. He's got a high motor and a terrific set of athletic skills and the ability to knock it down.
Mathurin hits them both.
Getting it done at the line as he usually does, and that could be huge in a tight game like this one.
Here's Lillard. Nembhard covering. Down low. Here's Lopez. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. And the Bucks lead by 5.
When you have a reliable big man like Lopez who can get you buckets like that, it's really such an asset for a team.
Left block shot on the way. Here's Siakam. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. Giannis charging into the lane. Kept alive. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. Hands on Benedict Mathurin.
Few better than Giannis completing the play. Incredible strength plus excellent agility.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
You know, all game long, they've imposed their will on the interior, scoring a lot of points in the painted area.
And they're also finding a good deal of their points off turnovers tonight. Seems like every time they come up with an extra possession, they find a way to convert.
Free throw no good for Giannis.
You really have to appreciate and respect the spirit Giannis plays the game with. A beacon of energy and enthusiasm for his team. They all feed off of him with an attitude of joy and unselfishness.
Now, here's Siakam. Pass to Neesmith. Off target from three-point range.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Here's Lillard. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. And now it's a 9-point Milwaukee lead. Timeout called the Pacers. There's 39 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And what's their best move at this point?
Yeah, they got to get straight to the hoop, then a foul immediately.
It's going to be hard, though. And they don't have much time to work with here, but we've seen crazy stuff happen in this game.
There's 39 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Pass to Siakam. From down in the low post, it goes. And it's the Bucks' ball. They've led by as much as 10. And the basket by Lillard.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here and playing with just a little more confidence than their opponents.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Guys, thanks. Kyle Kuzma, congrats on the win. What were you able to do successfully tonight?
I think as a team collectively, we just got stops and we kind of found a rhythm on offense, and I think we just got it done like that.
Well, that rhythm led to a W, man. Congrats. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. And now, our player of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.